weekend, but definitely cloudy. The humidity's coming back, and we're going to be back to your typical summertime weather next week. Now, what we're seeing right now is some showers and storms here coming through portions of Tennessee down through Mississippi. You're seeing a tornado watch up there up into Missouri. So again, this is just indication of the moisture starting to stream back our way, and that humidity and the dew points will start to climb overnight. They're pleasant out there for this evening, and then for tomorrow, we're going to have to watch for the potential for some isolated severe thunderstorms. It's a level 2 just for extreme northwest Georgia, level 1 in here. I suspect this might get extended out here for more North Georgia here for tomorrow. We'll see what the Storm Prediction Center folks do in the morning. But again, just isolated spots, nothing too widespread. Then on Sunday, it's going to shift off toward the east, just a marginal risk again, coming into metro Atlanta, heading up toward Greenville and Augusta as this begins to shift off toward the east. So we'll see some general improvement there. Now, current temperatures out there, we're seeing temperatures right around 90 degrees there in Atlanta, 81 up in Blairsville, 95 in Eatonton and Milledgeville, so still pretty hot down there, but again, humidity not overly high here for right now. So as we go take a look what's going on, we're going to be watching the showers and storms there as they come on through here for the weekend. So unsettled weather on Saturday. It does appear Saturday will be the highest rain probability as far as coverage and that kind of thing. And then going into Sunday and Monday, it'll become a little more spotty with its coverage with showers and storms as we watch that old front kind of wash itself out here going into early next week. So what we're going to be seeing here for tonight is a pretty good forecast. We'll see what morning lows here in the low 70s and 60s up into the North Georgia mountains.
Greg, thanks so much. Lawmakers have been saying all year they're close to a deal on a new bill that would help save college sports. But despite intense negotiations with the SEC and Big Ten, major differences remain. Both Republicans and Democrats are now offering concessions to get this done. But the NCAA and major conferences are also asking for antitrust protections, similar to Major League Baseball and the NFL. The president has indicated he'd support that if it helps to stop players from transferring to a different school for a bigger paycheck.
Y'all all need to get together and come up with a plan about how to fix the problems. If you rely on Congress, God knows what you'll end up with.
Sponsors of the bill are hoping to bring it to a vote before the Senate leaves for summer break on August 7th. Day 3 of Falcons training camp wrapped up earlier today with quarterback Tua Tagovailoa addressing the media for the first time. What Tua had to say about the ongoing quarterback battle, that's coming up next in Fox 5 Sports. And tonight on The Pulse, which starts in just a few minutes, tonight a resurfaced Reddit thread has gone viral once again, hinting that many millennials refuse to take care of their parents. Would you take care of yours? You can join the conversation now by scanning the QR code on your screen and comment on anything we talk about tonight. So join us at 7.
Ticket holders got their first look at the Dirty Birds earlier today at training camp in Flowery Branch. After signing veteran quarterback Cooper Rush on Wednesday, all eyes are on the quarterback competition as who will take the first snap of the 2026 season remains up in the air. The good news for Falcons fans, quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is back after a minor injury. Fox 5 Sports' Lexi Bowden has more.
Day 3 in Flowery Branch, and we finally heard from Tua Tagovailoa for the first time in Falcons training camp. The quarterback missing the first day of practice due to tightness in his lower back. The QB has still been a limited participant, but did individual and throwing drills on Friday.
I think just right now it's just a precaution thing early on in camp, and then we'll work through that. But I feel great right now, and like I said, it feels good to be out there with the guys, be able to throw, continue to hear the plays, get in the huddle with the guys, all of that.
Tua says the back tightness is something that flared up last week. He's been doing a lot of water work in the pool to relieve it. The QB and coaching staff are confident it won't be an issue moving forward.
He's getting better every single day, as you guys see, so I think he'll remain on that trajectory, so really confident that he'll be out there.
And of course, the quarterback conversation still is who will be the starter, Tua or Penix. With Penix still sidelined for multiple weeks, it's looking more and more likely that Tagovailoa could be under center week 1. That pressure doesn't change his mindset.
But at the end of the day, you got to allow the coaches to be able to do what they got to do. And all you can control is what you can control. You go out there, you study, you do all the things you need to do to be able to go out there and perform. And if the cars fall where they fall, then that's what you dealt with at the end of the day.
In other news out of training camp today, star running back Bijan Robinson did not practice for the third day in a row. Reportedly, him and the team are going through some contract negotiations. When head coach Kevin Stefanski was asked about it, it did not seem like a cause for concern. In Flowery Branch, Lexi Bowden, Fox 5 Sports.
Thanks, Lexi. Even with the starting quarterback position still unclear, whoever takes the first snap this season will have a variety of reliable offensive weapons, including former Georgia Bulldog Zachariah Branch. The wide receiver is turning heads in Flowery Branch with his speed and coordination, quickly earning the respect of his teammates and first-year head coach Kevin Stefanski.
Zachariah is wired the right way, and that's something we knew going into the draft, and certainly have figured out about him, spending so much time with him through the offseason program into training camp. He's somebody that really puts in the effort on a day-to-day basis.
I would kind of give him his credit because he came from Georgia, so most of those guys that come from kind of that mode of being professional. So he's done a great job on and off the field, just being able to grasp it pretty quick, along with the rest of us coming out of OTAs.
Okay, I see you, former Gator Kyle Pitts, complimenting Georgia. All right, the Braves are back at home tonight after ending the Nationals in Game 1 of the series, edging the Nationals rather in Game 1 of the series last night. Third baseman Austin Riley sat out Thursday's game after a tough series against the Mets, going 0 for 10 with 8 strikeouts. Over his last 7 games, Riley has just 4 hits, no runs scored, and only 2 RBIs. He's back in the starting lineup tonight and says he's feeling good.
It's a game of failure. This game is hard as anything else to do. So I get that, and I think it's just about a matter of having a positive mindset each and every day, trying to take some small victories each day, and move forward and not try to dwell on the bad.
He'll be back in there tonight, and still believe in the guy. Every time he steps in the box, I feel like this is the time he's gonna get going because of who he is and what he's done. So I'll continue to think that way.
I think that's important what Weiss said. Even though he's been struggling, he has belief in all of his players, and he has belief that Austin Riley coming in tonight is going to turn the page on what's been happening for him lately.
And he knows it himself, Austin Riley, so
you can feel it.
Get better. Yeah. All right. Thanks so much, Georgia. And thanks so much for joining us tonight here on Fox 5 News at 6. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 and 11. Good night. Into the Pulse. I'm Christine Spiro.
Long time no see, guys.
I feel like you're deja vu.
Yeah, you got a whole new set all of a sudden.
A quick change artist. You guys, I'm Ariel Onstadt, joined by Georgia Chambers. Come on, the one and only. We're going to go beyond the headlines as we always do and take a look at the stories that have you talking. Tonight, a Georgia hotspot has called it quits, and roller coaster fans have traveled to say goodbye. Why do we always appreciate something when it's about to leave?
I appreciate it while it's here.
Yeah. And a Reddit thread has gone viral once again, and it involves millennials and their boomer parents.